Hello everyone, Sicario is here, and today we are going to talk about the one of the best ghost games ever made, which name is Plasmophobia. You guess why. Let's dive deep into it and I'm gonna explain you why it is really the best one. So horror games most of the time do not scare me guys, as you know. There are so many that fit under that umbrella, from Resident Evil to Amnesia. And the most familiar beats, a few good jump scares, the dread of being cursed, nasty monsters, and creepy sounds. I enjoy all of these experiences, but even when the things get intense, I'm never really actually afraid. But Plasmophobia, that's a different level. The game that gets into your head. When you're praying the real world doesn't exist. When you stop, some aspect has seeped into reality. This game has left myself and compromisions not so much stunned as scrambled jacket on adrenaline and chatting for hours afterwards about what happened. The best summary of Plasmophobia would be detective game about ghosts. You play as one of 4 investigators who go into various locations, from roadside houses to an asylum, and try to identify what kind of spirit is the bad being hunted by, and then leave. True, there is a serious Ghostbusters vibe here and there, no actual busting. You're a pre-Ghostbusters, if you like. Sulkily walking on kind of the thread it is. To the end, you have the various pieces of equipment, all simple in utility, stored in a van that acts like a command HQ at each location. There is a flashlight, which nearly always occupies one of your 3 inventory slots. The EMF reader, the picky eye meter by another name. A little box that being light up in the presence of the ghost activity. A UV flashlight will show up ghostly fingerprints or footprints. And therefore the text drops into a room temperature. All of this might make the game sound quite basic, like you just run into a house with an MEF reader like find the ghost and then the job's done. Well, try it for the first time you play and good luck. Plasmophobia's genius is that this game is resistant and tries completely. Detecting the ghosts always is the matter of time. The real beauty is this is just the start. The games make initial hunts relatively gentle. The ghosts move up a notch and they start notice you faster. You'll start mess up with you. Maybe you temporarily lose the track of the team, then you hear an unmistakable breath passing close by. Maybe even see a silhouette for a second. Basically, game plays with your mind, something that you would watch in a movie. It's not only about the jump scares and things, it's about to keep you in this situation, where you don't actually understand what is going on. Plasmophobia ghosts will kill you, but more often they not. They will simply freak you out and your team. I've been quite busy talking in detail about the game, like Chris running in some of the best surprises. But I'll give one example. It was a street house situation. The maps are 3 street houses, 2 farmhouses, a school, a very big one, and an asylum, a huge and super confusing one. This was one of my team that had handled before, and we quickly identified a child's bedroom upstairs as somewhere the ghost favored. As we set our equipment, something set off the car alarm in the garage downstairs. 2 went down while the other finished setting up. They turned off the alarm and we arranged over the radio to meet at the front door. Then the lights started flashing and we hear the door lock. I bravely hid in a cupboard. After a minute or 2, a radio silence, 3 of us regrouped, but one of us now dead in the hall. We went into the van and went back to Charles' bedroom with more gear. As we were setting up, the car alarm went off again. My companions went to turn it off, and I stayed to set up the last bits of the gear. I finished, turned and went towards the door, then saw my breezy freeze in front of me. I heard a heartbeat and the light started flashing, and a toddler silhouette flashed at the corner of my eye. What exactly happened next, I'll leave to your imagination. But once dead, you can observe and listen to your former companions, form a blue-lit realm where you can see through ghosts but cannot help any further. Key to Plasmophobia is basically a sound design. You have to run voice chat through the game itself, and then there is a local chat and a radio chat options. Different matters because the ghost can hear you. In fact, some ghosts will speak to you and even respond to an item called the Spirit Box that allows you to ask questions. Plasmophobia is still an early access game and reflects this. Multiplayer works through the lobbies, there is a leveling system but no real overreaching structure. And it does need new maps and ghost types which will surely arrive over time. But the beating heart of the experience is unlikely anything I've played. The experience depends on the camaraderie and the communication, as well as the decent smack of bravery, and the Ghost will measure the combination in ways equally surprising and horrifying. Even when you're experienced, even when the first fear of the unknown has passes, Plasmophobia comes up with the shit that turn you wide. Guys, on this note, I wanna finish this review and let you really try this game. Trust me, this recommendation will be surely in your top list of the horror games for 2012. Sorry, we're already in 21. Jokes aside, guys, thanks for everyone for watching the video. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment what's your opinion on the game. I'll see you in the next one.